But you're going bye-bye.
You picked the wrong people to...
We will not go easy on you. I found your weak spot. Going on. The sign of victory.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up. Incandescent locusts annihilate the worlds before me. Oh, beating up the earth.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
This looks easy.
Let's just get it over with.
You thought you could win? Too bad.
Oh, there's no challenge at all. Don't get careless.
Okay. Oh, power that tries so flickering blaze.
Hey, come on!
Yay!
All right! How about a hug?
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky. Okay, let's go. I have been trained by knights. I won't lose. You must do
There's no way we're gonna lose. I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
Goodbye.
Is that it down there?
That's some cloud of dust!
This seems to be a counter effect of Astal's losing control. It's as if the monsters of the world...
Is Flynn really
Probably. What next?
fine by me? Just give it.
2?
Rita, can't we use that Dane note?
You gotta blow them away like doing it to the out of...
Right. Applying directivity to the power of spirits, and yes,
But this was made to be used...
But this is our old...
To use it now or wait till
Could you let us use...
I beg you to Dane Nomos.
yes, if we can't deal with this easily, there is no way we could stand up against the Adafagos.
All right,
It's rare to hear Yuri ask...
It's our chance.
Cut it out,
so what's our plan?
Activate it in the area where the monsters are all concentrated.
Yeah,
No kid.
Why don't we can't just call it the Rita Dane Nomos.
Huh? I'll leave it up to you.
I got it! How about the Vesperia #1?
I should have known better.
it's got a nice ring to it.
Even Baul will need to keep some distance.
Okay, let's...
What a mad.
We're going in.
Look!
Flynn!
Hey, looks like it...
I can't see.
We should hurry. No need for caution.
Let's go. Stay close.
I have been trained by knights. I won't lose.
All my heart, baby. All my love.
Particles that wander the heavens, rain down and glorify the Lord. Going up! Aqua laser!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
Merciless concentration.
There's no way we're gonna lose.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky. Oh my... Their praise for her indigo knight. Break apart and raise thy clear
Get a spin.
Oh, countless particles that wander the heavens, rain down and glorify the land.
There's no way we're gonna lose.
I mean... We will not go easy on you. I'm so gonna make you flubber.
Here we go. Yay! All right, we did it!
Guess practice. Man, could you be any weaker?
Let's just get it over with.
That wasn't too bad.
I have mastered it.
Stop them! Show them what I say.
This is the end.
You idiot!
Damn!
Is you alive?
Yuri!
Think you're second in command.
Sodia? But our current situation's bad. We have a little special something. What?
Light this thing up in the middle of, and then watch it go boom!
In the middle of the monster?
Come on, it's... Hey, we're gonna keep things going.
Just you
We cannot if we can't defend this.
This isn't to defeat the mo-
That's right.
understood.
We'll do everything.
Much obliged.
Take care, you.
Let's go.
Right! How about this?
Hey, don't go getting yourself ripped apart.
You'll get yourself killed if you keep watching me fight.
Come on. I'm just in awe of the great Flynn Shifo.
Shut up!
Hey, this isn't the time to get worked up.
I am not worked up!
It's okay. Don't hide it.
Would you be serious for once?
I am serious.
I can't concentrate with you talking all the time.
Well, I can't concentrate without talking, so we're kind of stuck.
How about this?
Go easy on the items.
Forgive me.
Pretty good, Commandant.
You're not too bad either.
Guess practice makes...
We're about to the middle.
I'm still up for some more fighting.
You look like you're... Now, Yuri!
Right. Take this!
There.
Thank you so much. Your Highness.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Vesperia #1 broke, huh? I'm sorry.
Yeah, seems like the materials we used to...
It was our fault.
Don't worry, the core's fine, and I can repair...
What a sad ending.
Estelle has saved their lives.
I guess we have to stay and defend them.
So why not just make this a fort? It's been a while, Yuri. I've heard stories about brave Vesperia. I guess the mercenaries I hired weren't sufficient. Sorry for the trouble.
I'm sure the guilds are in chaos right now, too.
It won't really make up for things, but I'll help with the...
You're going to fight...
Oh no, I'm a merchant.
Commander Flynn, you're alive!
Witcher!
Yes, that tower near Ospio is judging by the crests. In addition, all residents throughout Ilikia have reported feeling strange.
Absorbing.
Duke.
Life is very pure mana. Does he intend...
This is what he meant by exchanging all...
The formula is expand at this rate. No!
We can't just stand around.
But the spirit's power alone won't... Even if we repair Vesperia #1...
What? But it...
Judging by the size of the Autophagos...
Several hundred.
Facing this calamity is going to take an insane amount of power.
I guess we have no choice but to change the cores to spirit...
Wait, could you...
Oh, yeah. Hey, Flynn, we want to tell Yoder and the guild... Can you call them here?
Oh, Yuri. You seriously want him to call the Emperor to a place like this?
You never change.
I could say the same for you, Yuri.
What?
In exchange, you all go talk to the...
Okay.
So I guess we're off to Dongrest and Nordopolica?
Yeah.
love dinner cooked outside over a campfire. Maybe it's the spice of the stars.
The spice of the stars, huh? Maybe so.
Nah, the food you get at an inn in town is way better.
The pretty young lady says something nice, and you gotta go kill the mood.
Wait, no, but...
Food is food, no matter where you eat it. It's all the same mush in your stomach anyway.
And there's our little ray of sunshine to chime in with something even more insensitive.
No, it's okay. You're right. Inns do have better food, and it doesn't matter where you eat.
Oh, look, you made Estelle all pouty.
Oh, no, I mean, you see, well, I guess... Sorry. Yuri, thank you for, saving Flynn.
You guys go on ahead first. I'll catch up. I'm not going to tell anyone.
Why?
Because I can understand why you try to kill me. There's something you just want to protect. You lose your senses in the heat of the moment.
I know what I have done is it would have been easier if you...
Don't flatter yourself. Don't think I'm here doing this for your own good. I'm not going to put the blame on you just so you can ease your...
What?
I have no intention of lecturing you about rights and wrongs. Go figure it out yourself. If you can't, go ask someone you can talk to about this. But not me. As Flynn's friend, I'm grateful for the loyalty you've shown towards him.
We're invincible! We're strong, unbeatable, unwavering! We are brave Vesperia!
You let your guard down anymore and you'll trip over it.
Come on! I was in such a good mood, too.
You drop your guard more than any of us, old man. Oh, isn't that just acting?
Oh, my dear Judith, how very perceptive. I guess it takes an adult. Things like this just whiz right over these young'uns' heads, you see.
You ever notice how the old man's ears wiggle when he's lying?
Look! Raven's ears are wiggling!
You're right. They really are wiggling.
I never heard anything more ridiculous in my life. You never met anyone as calm and careful as old Raven.
Look at those ears go!
Anyway, the important thing is to proceed with caution, right?
Yuri's not too fond of young Sodia, is he?
I can see where he's coming from, though. Everything about her feels hard as a rock. That's not exactly easy to like.
Ah, cut her some slack. Knights are all a little square. She has a stubborn nature that quick-to-act folks like you and Yuri don't. And that's a good thing.
Stubborn is good? You totally lost me there.
I figured I would. That's why we can't talk without getting on each other's nerves.
Vesperia is making smooth sailing!
But I'm not sure if I can see which way we're heading.
You mean it's like we're surrounded by fog on all sides?
I kind of like that, though. You never know what's gonna happen next.
It's more like we lack a plan in the first place.
But that can be fun, too! We might run across an amazing treasure, or something even better!
You sure have a lot of enthusiasm for someone who gets startled so easily, Captain Carroll.
I like being startled. What's the point of an adventure without surprises?
I like that. Okay, let's just keep moving forward as we have been, as a guild.
What sort of technology is this? I can't understand how it takes the image of Baul from our heads and turns it into a game.
Well, well. So there are things not even our genius mage understands.
You know, this whole town is full of stuff we don't understand.
So what? If it's fun, it's fun.
Maybe that works for happy-go-lucky Raven, but I need to understand what's around me.
I think there's some truth in what Raven's saying. Even if you can't unravel certain mysteries, it doesn't change the fact that what's fun is fun.
You see? You see? Judith, darling, unlike someone here, you sure know what's important. You and me, we're on the same wavelength.
I wonder what would come up on the screen if it showed what the old man was thinking.
I don't even want to imagine it. In fact, I'm sure we couldn't imagine it if we tried.
So are you telling me to go all the way out to the countryside?
I wonder if this place is any good.
This place is no good, and Zaphius won't work.
We gotta make these things fair.
This is something important. For the...
I'm not going to be used like...
I don't want to leave Dongrad. It's up to you, Harry.
All right.
What? This isn't...
It's all right. I'm not going to question Harry.
That settles it. We'll be back.
Okay.
I understand. We'll wait here until you...
Yes.
That Nat sure is a man.
We got his approval.
He's seen the world change. He doesn't have an ounce of
I wonder if the Union and the
Of course they can.
That's right. They'll have to get... Quarreling only will be the...
There's still that...
Let's go back to where Flynn and the other... Maybe they've made some...
Yeah.
It's amazing how many different types of cities there are across the world.
Oh yeah, you grew up inside a castle, didn't you? That must have been tough.
but I have to say, I like the capital best out of everywhere we've seen.
Me too. I love the feeling of freedom in the air that the capital has.
I love the cozy humidity of Dawngrest.
Who needs that muggy town when you can have the breezy, gentle living of Ospio?
Sounds like you all think the places that are best are the ones you're most used to.
Well, everyone loves the place where they grew up.
I do enjoy being on the deck of a ship, but there's no place like Torum Harbor.
Dawngrest is nice, but I gotta go with Jumanju.
Because you could spy on women every day?
Yeah, there's that little crack in the wall between the men's and women's baths, and you... No, never!
You mean it'd be just the thing to soothe the aches and pains of old age?
Exactly. You're a boy after my own heart, Yuri.
This looks like fun. That wasn't too bad. Keep your eyes on my sword. There's no way we're gonna lose.
The Dawn's absence is still hanging heavily here. The atmosphere is a bit off, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. But still, they're not doing half bad.
You think so?
Sure, they may not show it much though. These guys prefer keeping their distance.
Stand firm, don't fight, watch out for each other, help each other out. Not too close, not too far. I'd say they're doing just fine.
So they don't just simply get along. Men are so complicated. Their hearts are like labyrinths.
Men aren't the only ones.
I can't believe this.
And it doesn't look like they used magic. Look.
Looks like they burned themselves.
Looks like the Knights put up a fight too.
I guess this is what people...
In the moment of truth,
Yeah, this just goes...
So, how do you like it?
Hats off.
How are things on your...
We talked to them. We also told them that we talked to His Majesty.
Okay, I talked to His Majesty. He's coming by...
He's taking the slow. I'll take Baul to pick him up. Harry and Nat.
Really?
There's no time, right?
That would be a great... There's no time...
So the leaders of the world...
Now we just have to see if...
And if the diplomatic approach... These people have gone through so much to...
Yeah.
Spirits. How to fuck?
Turn all the world...
It's an extraordinary story.
I know it's hard to, but that's the reality.
No more Blastia, no more barriers?
If we don't do it, then we're all gone. Either by Duke or the...
There may be no choice.
I don't think anyone hopes for... We can keep moving...
Yeah!
The Empire's duty is to prevent confusion and guide people to the future. Now is the time to reign for the people.
We'll have our hands full.
Making new things that will serve for Blastia.
We have to think of a way to fight off the monster.
The Mercenary Guild and Hunting Blades won't be enough. What about combining the reform?
Sounds interesting, but I don't know if it'll go smoothly.
You're not going to stay until the end?
That's not our job.
Yeah, that's stuff for the important people.
Somehow I think people will have a heart. It's their job to get ready.
We have to crush the
Aye, we've got to sail the...
I see.
Sorry.
That's my line. We always leave the hardest part.
All right,
But how are we supposed to access all...
I think I know a way. There was something in the research Alexei and Barbos. Some note about creating a...
Really?
I brought it with my Hey, wait!
Oh, I'm going to...
they just took off.
Brave Vesperia's is lively...
That's just how we are.
Looks like there's a tiny bit of hope.
Yes, it does.
Let's just hang out until she does.
Yuri, do you have a minute? Not here. You ready?
So, are you gonna tell me why you're so serious?
Are you just gonna go like this?
Huh?
The people who command the entire world are gathered here. Now's the time to tell them all you've done.
Not this again.
Half of my achievements, or more, are really yours.
So what? It doesn't matter who did.
It does. Why do you always choose the option that's bad for you? Why do you try to bear everything you think I can't?
You're carrying what I can't. I know I can do what I want only because so...
But... Forget it.
Try it like this.
Yuri!
You're not gonna beat me in an argument. You know what you can beat me in. This.
Yeah. You're right. Just like always. Everything I feel is in this sword.
Good. Come on!
You keep getting better. You do too.
I guess life has taught us both a few things.
How many years has it been since we fought like this?
We fought in the Coliseum. You forget already?
Of course not. Just, you know, a lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah?
It's just different.
Yeah. It feels different for me too.
I wonder what it is.
Does it matter? I am so gonna kick your ass.
No. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, it's on now. And another. circle! Take this! Tiger! I'll punish you! Divine energy fill me! First aid! Light of the heavens, pierce my foes! Only lance! Rising falcon! Divine energy fill me! First aid! Light of the heavens, pierce my foes! Only lance! Don't just stand there! Dragon swarm! Demonic circle! Demon weapon! Shining falcon! Rising falcon! Shining eagle! Fire blade! Solid thrust! Now we end this! Light dragon! Destruction! No good. Solid thrust! Measure Shining eagle! Energy boom! First aid! Light of the heavens, pierce my foes! Holy lance! Demonic circle! Divine energy fill me! First aid! Light of the heavens, pierce my foes! Holy lance! Dragon swarm! Tiger! I'll punish you! Go home! Now! Shining eagle! Come forth, sacred spirits! Luminous sight! Light of the heavens, pierce my foes! Holy lance! Another! Shining eagle! And another! Take this! Fire! I'll punish you! Beast! Take this! Dragon swarm! And another! Golden charge! Megazord! Shining eagle! I fall! I won?
I can't even win with a sword anymore.
Loser.
You've gotten better, Yuri.
You would have beaten me easy if you were still like when we were kids.
Didn't we swear on our swords when we were kids?
Yeah, even if we follow different paths.
Even if we bear different burdens.
Even if people praised us or hated us.
The knights and the guilds won't change, right?
There are places in each of us the other can't reach.
That's why we're not alone.
It'll work. Connect the spirits directly with the core and converge the generated power onto Vesperia #1 through the...
I was the one to find...
Synchronize this device with the barrier Blastia placed around the world, and then use it to interfere with the...
That speech was as sinuous as an...
Not like you...
So you mean we can transform the blast?
That's what I've been I knew you could Our only problem is time. We need to build the Blastia core network.
I'll handle the network. We do have some people from up.
We'll need a guard, too. Better keep an eye on the monsters.
The Knights will take that.
We will protect...
The guild will back up wherever necessary.
Hey!
So then, is Vesperia...
Not quite. I don't have everything I need. I'm working on all the necessary
Then wouldn't it be better just to... There should be plenty of people in
Hey, that's a great idea. We can start with the net...
Yeah, it could end up being
Then it's decided. We'll get everyone...
Everyone's pitching in to make a weapon.
Just like how this...
Thinking about it like that gives me...
We just need to get close to the Autophagos and then act...
That means we need to get to...
the Tower of Tarkarov.
Duke's hideout.
Are we gonna...
I don't know, but we can't let him use...
I guess we can't...
Yeah.
All right then. I'll start working on
Great. Let's aim to be ready to...
What are you doing, Patty?
Looking for Yuri. Have you seen him?
I think he's somewhere in town.
Yuri's just about the only... In any case...
Patrolling. This town has no barrier, so... What is it?
Why are you the one patrolling?
It has nothing to do with a knight's duty or...
Is it?
Personally, I believe they exist so...
Then things haven't...
No.
Lies and rumors are insidious things. Aw, Flynn. You have far too many woes for one so young.
True. I have no want for trouble, but I am prepared to face it.
Is that right?
Ever since I learned the law is imperfect, I've looked for a definitive boundary, but recent events have shown me that in the end, all I can do is face. That's what I am. Patty?
Admirable, but codswallop. Long ago, I led the pirates as I freed. But I was only their boss because they had all given me their support. And had Yuri and the others not been there when my memories returned, without them, I wouldn't be the chipper lass I am today.
Patty.
You don't have to bear your troubles alone. You have Yuri and me. We all have troubles. So we should work together to figure them out.
Together, yes. You're right. Thank you, Patty. You know, sometimes I can't help feeling that you are terrible.
It's all right.
If we all work through our troubles, everything we do...
Resolving to act on a decision influences, that's how whole... Sink me. I'm losing out on my beauties.
What about your...
I'm young. I'm sure there'll be plenty more chances. Good night.
Good night. Don't bear your troubles alone.
Can't sleep?
What about you?
Oh, I was just out talking with Baul and it got late.
I was just checking on how the repairs were coming along. What?
Oh, nothing.
I hate it when you say that.
That's strange. I don't mean anything by it.
Hey, what are you gonna do if all goes right, all the blasts?
Right.
You won't have anything to do.
I guess not. That's all I had. Baul was my only friend. I mean, I had my reasons, but...
But?
After traveling around with you all...
You're just gonna drop it like...
What are you going to do?
There's tons of stuff I could study. Besides, I realize there are things I can believe. I don't have any family, so I don't... Hey, that's just between us.
I won't.
You've changed. You never...
All the different people, different things on this journey, you know?
Yeah, I do. I never dreamed I'd end up like this.
Me neither. When everything's done, maybe...
That's nice. There's still a lot in the...
You're not coming?
Well, I guess I could.
Well, if we're going to do that, first we...
Of course. We'll show that thing.
Yes.
Good work. Sorry for making your work right before...
Don't worry about it. Hey, Raven.
Oh, such...
Yeah, I wanted to show... I thought that was...
To make a guild, to make the guild big, all boys have the...
But that was all just so I would look cool. I mean, there's so much you...
Yeah.
I thought I had to do it alone, or I'd... That's not help.
I see.
If you work together, I realized that traveling with everyone...
Young Master Carol, you are cool.
You're cool too, Raven. Not as cool as you.
Oh! Me? To be stinking rich with bevies of gorgeous women all around. I'm kidding. Now, I'm finally back to just living. So I guess my dream...
That sounds pretty hard.
Thank you.
Hey...
Yeah, it's weird, but it's fine. Even if
I guess that's the effect of this...
I guess this plan isn't all...
I'm glad I met everyone.
I'm glad I met you too. Really.
We're gonna win tomorrow.
In a big way. All right, we should get to bed soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Dreams are so not my style.
It's almost time.
Yeah, I start to think about...
You get that way.
You say it like I'm made of iron or...
Would you mind if I sat? Thank you.
Well, looks like you slept well.
Yes, I did.
Like a log.
The bed was so much more comfortable than when we were...
Yeah, the whole town is in really good shape.
A city this nice need...
All right, Naming G. Okay. You suck!
The light that melts away the snow. Arnian.
Arnia.
Now it's got the Imperial seal.
Fantastic.
With Vesperia #1?
This is Yoder's sword, isn't it?
What? Is it really okay for us to use that?
It's just the right shape and size. Plus, it's forged from rare metal.
If I recall, rare metal...
Listening to your discussion, I'm utterly incompetent with swords, so I'd be...
Somehow it already feels...
It is a decent blade.
So then this one would be Vesperia #2.
It doesn't matter what it...
It's...
I had no idea you were so good at cards, Judith!
Really? I don't think I'm anything special.
Come to think of it, I've heard of her before.
Really? You knew Raven?
Yeah, I heard a rumor or two about a wandering gambler who rides a dragon. They say that the casinos she's gone to have gone bankrupt, one by one.
Someone who rides a dragon? That's gotta be Judith!
The stories get bigger every time they're told. All I did in Nordopolica was destroy the Blastia. Anyway, let's stop talking about silly things and get a move on.
You know, they say it wasn't just one or two casinos that gambler put out of business.
It used to be just bare land, but it's starting to look like a real town now.
It looks like they're building more and more houses, too.
Yeah, look on that roof over there. That's the master carpenter of the Carpenters Guild. He heard about Arnian and came with all his tools and apprentices to help. He even refused to take money for it. He's so generous.
Looks like the manly carpenters are out in full force.
You could learn a thing or two from them.
So, Yuri has a history too.
I'd like to know where all of you came from.
Where should I start?
We already know what you're gonna say, you big wuss.
Fine. Rita, then how about you?
I've done research in Ospio for a while.
Jeez, big shocker there. What about you, Judith?
Me? I lived in the town before I met Baul. Everybody called me a prim and proper little girl.
You gotta be kidding. Estelle, you grew up in the castle, right?
Yes, I spent all of my time in the castle reading books. I'm so jealous of all of you.
See? No surprises. Just like Rita's story.
Doesn't anyone want to ask old Raven? I might have some interest in tales to tell.
In your case, old man, I think I've got a pretty good idea what you'd say.
My past might spin you for a loop and have you falling head over heels for me. You don't know.
I can't say you've established a lot of credibility so far as stories are concerned, old man.
Don't be so cold. Come on, let me tell my story.
Rita, you were resisting at first, but you really got into the act, didn't you?
No, you were just taking your part so seriously. I had no choice but to follow along.
Your costume was pretty cute, too. What a nice treat for all of us.
Hey!
Your acting was really on point, Carol.
Well, I used to be in the Actors Guild after all.
You've been in all sorts of guilds, kid.
Anyway, that wasn't even acting.
I'd like to act in another play with everyone else someday.
No way! Never again!
Me neither! I don't want Rita to set me on fire again!
I'd like to be in the play next time.
I'd have to be the lead, of course.
I had my doubts, but it looks like everyone had a good time.
When faced with a daunting foe, they often betray their comrade. They gain more power than they need, and grow overconfident once they have it. This had been my understanding of human nature.
Humans are quite interesting. One moment they may slander a friend. Their hearts may grow more compassionate.
All of that makes them dangerous. How
How long until they are drowned? How long until they betray all when they stand before a mighty enemy?
Do you not believe in them, Sylph?
I wished only to convey the delicacy.
Should they ever become too great a nuisance?
It seems that the conversion to spirit form has not tempered our leader.
Nor has there been any change in the optimism that so characterized you, Undine.
And you remain every bit as cautious and careful as you...
Has not that fear kept you in constant concern over the catastrophe in the sky?
It was all the Intellikeia and humans could do to seal it away 1,000 years ago. The humans have said that as spirits we possess the power to defeat it.
Say no more. Speaking it out loud will...
We are a new power that will...
We may possess enough power to defeat, but all our work will have been for naught if the humans can... Do not forget that it is the mortals who must use our powers against...
Did you not place your...
As there are no others to whom we can turn.
Then be content to stand by and watch over them.
I too await the day when I make known my full power. Speak, gnome. If you have something we should...
He says we are left to make perish along with this world. They may be fragile, but their hearts burn with a...
Do you mean it, gnome?
He says I too share their desire to go on.
That is the life for those who grow old and...
No. Like them, the gnome. Let us too struggle for as... Goodbye.
I hope everyone will accept this. I mean, that the world is changing.
There's a difference between understanding something and accepting something. It'll take time.
But this is the only way that's left. We just have to accept it.
This isn't a choice we've made freely. We had to choose it.
Not everyone will welcome it, that's for certain.
But...
It's something we have to do. That's what you want to say, right?
Yeah.
That's fine then. Cheer up, Carol.
Okay. You think it'll work out, right?
Who knows?
Judith, I can't tell if you're trying to make me feel better or not.
What you want is different from what's actually there. Reality can be a harsh mistress.
Take that!
Whoa, what's the occasion? Little impromptu training session?
Well, when I think about fighting Duke, I know I gotta be as strong as I can!
I like your spirit.
I'd expect that from Carol, but Yuri... Brings a twinkle to this old man's eyes to see you training.
On second thought, let's call it a day.
What? We were just getting started!
Never fear! I think I can teach you a thing or two. You can thank me later.
You're volunteering to help Raven? You're gonna jinx him.
Now, don't be like that. There's no beating an old man once he finds his stride, you know?
Would you spar with me as well, Raven?
Hey, well, if you both want to, I can't say no. It'll take more than luck to beat Duke after all. All right, Carol, no mercy?
Right.
No mercy!
Fight!
Is fighting really the only option with Duke?
Well, if he's in Tarkaron, then I think we'll have to.
My mind's already made up.
If only we can defeat the Autophagos with the spirits before he completes the formula.
Do you think you'll just let that happen?
As long as he's sacrificing people to achieve his aims at Tarkaron, we have to stop him.
What's eating you, Estelle?
Are you that conflicted about fighting him? Yes, but we won't win if we go in with doubts.
Oh, I don't know. If doubting is part of your nature, you should trust that nature in battle.
What? Well said, Judith. Maybe that's the right approach. We're not your typical band of heroes, after all.
You do what you can. You take the hits, but you don't lose. Sound about right?
I think that the more you fret, the brighter you'll shine, Estelle.
You're all so... Thank you.
it's just getting better and better.
Indeed. A town born from the Empire and the guilds. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful city.
Though it's a shame it took a world crisis to get them to work together.
A global threat brings people together. That's irony for you.
I think that's all right, though. They're finally seeing eye to eye.
Right. And even if they need a crisis now, I'm sure one day it'll just come naturally.
Indeed. It would be a shame if this cooperation was only temporary. I hope we can return and ensure that it is lasting.
Me too.
We have to take care of the Autophagos first, though.
Oh, you're full of vim, Patty.
We're gonna need a whole lot of them to take down that giant Autophagos.
Just don't use it all up before we get there, okay?
And with the Autophagos gone, it will be the dawn of a new world. One without Blastia.
There's nothing to fear. Everyone will be able to move on even without Blastia. I'm sure of it.
You saw Yoder and the people from the guilds in Ornian, right? With them in charge, people will learn to live, even if there are problems along the way.
The possibilities are bigger than a blue whale.
I believe that.
Even without the Autophagos, there would be no future in sacrificing life after life like Duke did. And I intend to fight at your side to guarantee a better future, Yuri.
I'm counting on you.
I guess I can fight.
Swift and certain.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up. Oh, yeah. Oh, Caprice of innocent waters!
That was wonderful!
I guess I can fight. All my heart, baby. All my soul.
Tri-soul shine! Come on, delicious netherworld! And crush the evil before you! Come, O silver light! Angel serving power! Oh, divine spear, run like candy through!
Swift and certain.
We'll destroy them in no time. Oh, power that tries to shattering snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Beam! Oh, divine spear, run mine enemy through. Oh, hellish particles that wander the heavens, rain down and purify the land.
Victory calls, and I come.
Do we have to take them all out?
One at a time. One at a time. Oh, power that tries soul shine. Hold on. Oh, blade of noble light. Oh, power innocent of light. Angel ring. Oh, divine spear. Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Cast judgment upon the evil before me.
Blind him with your beauty!
Wonderful! Innocent waters! Power that tries soul shine! All right, here we go! Yay!
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't let him trip you up.
Well done, Captain Schwan.
I'm not Schwan. I'm Raven.
Captain Raven.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
Oh, incandescent power that defies my nihilist. Resist! Oh, countless particles that wander the heavens.
That will suffice.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up. Oh, caprice of innocent waters. Oh, silver light. My soul shines!
That was a fine bit of training.
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
Baby, all my love. Oh, power that defines my body. Oh, brilliant light music walls with hearts. Amassing greedy waters, rise up and storm the very heavens.
Dragon Swarm!
What's up?
You thought you could win?
Gather round!
This fight's never gonna end.
Okay, we'll just leave you here.
Hey, be nice.
Sorry, but you're going